Good morning everybody. So today we're going to look at some new sounds and we're going to have a look at the alphabet. Now the alphabet has names of letters and it has sounds, and there's an alphabet song that you might know that goes A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Well, we're going to have a go at singing, but I've got one that's a little bit different. So if you've got any alphabet letters, can you follow with your finger and you could make the alphabet rainbow like mine? Let's just pull the board over. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. All the letters came to T. H, I, J, K, L, M, N. The food was quite delicious. O, P, Q, R, S, T, U. V and W they came too. X and Y ate all the pie. And Z washed up the dishes. See if you can have a go at that at home with your alphabet rainbow. So all letter sounds have names. When we do our phonics, we learn the sounds to help us blend words. Let's look at the ones we were doing last time. So we had all of these to go through, didn't we? Can you remember this one? Z. X. X. Y. 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 This was one that looked a bit like one sound Z, but it's a digraph. Z. Buzzing bee, z, z, z. Buzzing bee, z, z, z. K, 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 k. We're going to be using this digraph in one of our words today, so I'm going to keep it near so we can remember it when we come to read a word. K, k, k. Qu. Qu, qu. And here were the sounds on their own. Z, y, x. So today we have two new sounds. Let's find the first one. A hen has laid 2 eggs and they have just hatched. 2 little yellow fluffy chicks are in the nest. As the children look at them, they begin to chirp. Chicks are chirping, ch, ch, ch. Chicks are chirping, ch, ch, ch. Chicks are chirping, ch, ch, ch. Now we're good at phonics. Can you think of a ch word in the picture? Let's segment one. Ch-ick. Chick. What do chicks do? They chirp. 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 And also chicks like to chat when they are chirping. Chat. Ch-at. Chat. I like to chat at the moment with my friends on Zoom. Chat. Ch-at. Chat. So that's one of our new sounds we're going to use in our reading today. Ch. Let's have a think of the next one. It's got the same letter sound in, but the beginning sound is different. The baby has just been born and keeps crying quite a lot. At last the baby goes to sleep. The sister comes along. Mummy puts her finger up to her lips. Shh. No more shouting. Shh, shh, shh. No more shouting. Shh, shh, shh. No more shouting. Shh, shh, shh. Now we're good at phonics. So what's this digraph? Shh, shh. We'll use it in our words today. You might see this digraph in words today. You might see this digraph. Ch or sh. Sometimes we get mixed up with these. They get tricky when we see them in words a lot. Remember, this has the S sound in the sh digraph, and this is a K sound in the ch digraph. Who remembers what we say? 2 letters make 1 sound. So we'll need these 2 today to help us with our reading. We've got ch and sh. What's the same about them? What's the same about them? They both have a h. Can we find that letter on the alphabet rainbow? But they have a different beginning letter. K for this one. Ch, 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 ch. Or, to make the other one, we need a s to make sh. Sh. Right, we'll put those down there in case we need them later on. I've got 2 digraph cards which might help us today with our reading. What sh word is this all about? I can see a picture of a shell. A shell. Should we have a go segmenting that word with phonic fingers? Shell. Sh. I didn't say the sounds. Did you hear them? Shell. Sh. Look at the shape of my mouth. Shell. Sh-L. Let's have a go writing it. Let's put shell up there to help us remember. We'll need our phoneme frame. Who's got one of these? If you have your phoneme frame, you can get it now, or you can get your whiteboard and draw one on your whiteboard. Shell. What's the sound at the beginning of shell? Shell. Ooh, it's our sh. And we know what letters we need because it's over here in our magnetic letters. Let's move them over a bit so you can see them. Sh. So we need in one phoneme box, we need the sh sound. Sh. What's the next sound we need in shell? Phonic fingers. Sh. It's the e. E is a tricky word to write. Sh. Is there a digraph at the end of this word? Sh-e-l. I can hear the ul digraph. Who remembers what 2 letters make the ul sound? It's actually 2 uls together. There's a ul. When we do digraph ul, we need 2 of those. Ul. And there we are, shell. If you've written that, fantastic. Sh-L, shell. So, let's have another look. So we had sh for shell. This time we're going to change to a different digraph that we learnt today. Who remembers this one from a minute ago? Ch. Chicks are chirping. Ch, ch, ch. Let's have a go. So let's rub out the letters we don't need. We don't need the sh in this ch word. Now, I need to take this phoneme frame away for this word because this is quite a tricky one to write. I think Tricky Toucan would find this hard. What's it a picture of? I can see cheese. It begins with the ch sound. So we need to do curly k and a h. Ch for cheese. Let's use phonic fingers to segment cheese. Ch. What was the middle sound? It's a digraph that we have learnt in school. It's the E digraph. I can see a B, E, E, E. Ease. I can hear a S. Now, on the end of this word, on the end of cheese, we've talked about this at school, there is a silent letter. Cheese. You can't hear it. It's a silent letter and it's the silent E on the end. Or E. Sometimes we forget to put that one on, but cheese has this silent letter at the end. Cheese. So we've got shell and cheese for ch and sh today. So let's have a look if we can sound out. Let's have a look and see if we can sound out with Flutterby some words. So Flutterby is going to have a go at reading some of the words. Here she is. She's got to decide if it's a sh word or a ch word. Let's find some for her to read. Now, here's one. Where is this digraph? I can see the line telling us. Flutterby's touching it with her wing. It's the sh sound, but it's not at the beginning of the word. It's at the end of the word. Shh, shh. Let's have a go sounding out. Flutterby's going to do it first, and we're going to see if she's right. It. Shh. Who said it? Fish. 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 I can see a fish. Well done, everybody. Give yourselves a pat on the back. Fish. Fish. So that's a sh word. Here's another sh word. Where is the sh this time? At the beginning of the word. Here. Shh. Shh. Flutterby spotted it at the beginning. Now listen carefully. Flutterby, listen carefully because the children are listening to see if you sound this out right. Sh, op, shop. Does it say shop? Check again. Shh. There's not an O hiding in the middle of the word. It is an I. I. Insects itching. I. 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 Let's have a go. She thought it said shop, but it doesn't. Sh. Ip. Sh. Ship. So there's another sh word. But the sh in this word is at the end of the word, and in this word the sh is at the beginning of the word. So this digraph, sh, comes at the beginning of words and the end. Remember that. Where is it in this one? Where is the sh? At the beginning or the end? Let's have a look. It's at the beginning. Flutterby's using her antennae to say it. Shh, shh. Off we go. Shh. Ooh, Flutterby, have a go. Let's see if she can do it. Listen carefully. I don't think she's feeling very clever today. Shh. Odd. Shod. Do we think it says shod? That would be an alien word, wouldn't it? Shod. There's no such word as shod, so that would be an alien word. But let's have a look again because it doesn't say shod. Sh. Shed. Shed. I have a shed in my garden and I want to get it painted before we come back to school. Shed. Shed. So there's another sh word. Let's put it under the sh on the board. Shed. Now, what other digraph sound are we learning today? We're learning sh and ch. Chicks are chirping, ch, ch, ch. Let's have a go at this word. Where Where is the ch? Where is the ch? The ch is at the beginning. Ch, ch. Flutterby can see it. Let's see if we can sound it out together. Ch, ugh. Who knows what it says? Say it out loud if you do. Ch, ugh. Chug. The train goes chug on the track. Chug. I know at school we have a train track and the engines go chug, chug. Let's put it with the ch picture so it can live down there under ch to match the picture. If you could make a ch card and a sh card, you could write words under the word, under the digraph, couldn't you? You could do that when you're sitting and doing your writing at home. Shed and ship for sh and chug for ch. Let's see if we've got another ch word. Oh, now. This is one of my favourites. Oh, now we can eat these, and I know that Miss Pearson likes these a lot. Let's sound out the word. Oh, it's got the digraph at the beginning of the word. What was this digraph? Let's have a look back on the board to help us. Ch, ch, ch. Off we go. Ch, it. The end sound, what's that end sound? Ch, it, p. Chip, chip. We like to eat chips. Flutterby doesn't eat chips. Chips, ch for chip. Let's put it under there for the ch. Digraph, chip and chug, shed and ship for sh. So, we found out today 2 digraphs. You might remember these from when you were at school. We're going to write a sentence using some of these, using these digraphs today. The words in my sentence are quite tricky, so you might need a grown-up to listen to those sounds with you in the words. Flutterby is going to sit on my lap here and she's going to check that I write my sentence correctly. If you have a whiteboard, please get it now. Where is my whiteboard pen? Let's see if we can say it together. Let's use some of the words I've got here. I've got a word here that has the ul sound at the end again. Who can see the ul? Ul. This is a word we like to do when we're feeling very calm and when we can be still and listen to music or a story at story time. Let's sound it out. It has the digraph ch, 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 I, l, ch, I, l. Who can hear the word? Say it out loud if you can hear it. Ch, I, l. Chill. We like to chill out. Who says that at home? Let's chill out for a film night or chill out for a movie. Chill, chill. We say that word a lot. Chill. Or if we're outside and it's cold, we can feel a chill. It's a bit chilly. Chill. Where can we chill? Look at this. This word has 3 digraphs in it. No sounds. Let's see if we can find some of the letters we need for it with our alphabet rainbow. Let's put those down there. So we will need, let's just put that there so you can still see our sound of the day. So we will need to make the ch sound. with a k and a h, ch. Now there's a digraph in the middle of this word. Let's cover up the other parts. This is one we did a long time ago when we were at school, but you might remember it. You might remember it. This was the action. Turn in the surf, Here's your little surfer on his surfboard in the surf at the seaside. Turn in the surf, So here's the digraph. Is this digraph the same as the beginning sound? I think it might be. Ch, 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 church, church, church. Who can write this sentence using church and chill? So, this is the sentence we're going to write. If you have your board, you can get it now. We. Who remembers tricky word we? We need Tricky Toucan. Is he around? Here he is. Tricky Toucan, do you know how to write we? He does. Can you remember? It was, let's put the ch down here because we might need it. It was w, e. Tricky word we. We. Thank you, Tricky Toucan, for helping with that tricky word. We can. This is the next word in your sentence. We can. Phonic fingers, can. K. K-a-n. Can. That's an easy word to write. Can. We can. Now add this word. What was it? Chill. Chill. We can chill. Chill. At. Easy word. Let's see if we can make it with the magnetic letters. At. It has two sounds. At. We can chill at, and let's use this one. That's a really clever word. It has ch at the beginning and the end, and it has the digraph in the middle. We can chill at church. We can't go into churches at the moment, and St. Nicholas's Church in Fleckley, we can't go in there. But soon we'll be able to go all together and listen to Father Philip. Church, 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 church. We, tricky word we, can. See if you remember it. Chill. Have you written chill yet? Chill, chill. At. Church, church. What can we put on the end of a sentence? That was a really clever sentence, by the way, everybody. Church. At the end of church, we can put a full stop to say we've come to the end of a sentence. Church with our full stop. Now, Tricky Toucan wanted to look at those words that are tricky, that we can't sound out. Yes, Tricky Toucan, we know you're excited to join us today. Are we going to remember the tricky words? I think Tricky Toucan thinks we've forgotten them. I don't think we have. Let's have a look and see what they were. So, we had a big selection of tricky words. Ooh. It had that E at the end in these words. It has that E, the name of the letter E. This word rhymes with we. We, me, me, we, me. What about this one? We, he, he. We, oh, the one we were just talking about. We. What about this one? Ooh, I can see a digraph that we're learning today. Is it this one? Tricky Toucan's pointing to it. Can he reach the sound? Shh. She. She. Any more with this sound? They all rhyme. Bee. Bee. Not the bee that flies, not the insect that's a bee. The bee we can be at school soon. Now the rest of the tricky words we're getting quite good at. This was the one that we see in reading books a lot, and a lot of us know this one. The. Well done, Tricky Toucan. The. This one we see in reading books a lot. Go. This one we see a lot. To. To. Can you write a sentence? We can go to the shop. We know how to write we because we did it in our last sentence. We can go. Oh, this is how we write go. Go to the shop. Ooh, shop has a sh in it. Sh for shop. Shop. Easy word. Shop. See if you can write that sentence. Now, Tricky Toucan, have you got some new tricky words for us? Let's see if we're feeling clever. Now, this one we see a lot in reading books, but we can't sound it out. We just have to know it. And I like to think that this ah, Tricky Toucan, is a bit of a naughty ah. Because it should be an ah. I think ah has jumped into the word and taken the ah away. So if it was an ah, what would it say? Was. 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 That's a tricky word, was. Here's another one. Whoops. Lost you. You're back. Here's another tricky word. If we cover up this bit, it's an easy word at the beginning. In. In. And then a tricky word on the end. Into. We're going to leave it there today, everybody. Thank you for listening and see you again next week. Have a go doing your writing at home and sending us your emails. See you soon.